Welcome back. A stalemate in Congress. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is withholding articles of impeachment from the Senate in an effort to gain leverage over the conduct of the trial. Joining me right now is Georgia Congressman Doug Collins. He is the ranking member on the House Judiciary Committee. And, sir, it is always a pleasure to see you. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning, Maria. It's good to see you.
What are you expecting for the next 2 weeks as Nancy Pelosi still has yet to send those articles over to the Senate?
Well, what we're sort of expecting is coming up on a time when she's got to decide what she wants to do. I think she had a bad Christmas Carol, if you want to use the analogy of the last couple of weeks. She had a ghost of Christmas past, with which she trashed all the rules to try and impeach this president and rushed it before the end of the year. She has a president sitting here now with a bad case, of bad articles of impeachment that have no basis in reality to impeach the president, and she's looking at a future in which she has no legislative agenda. There is nothing in the House for her to do because they have wasted so much time and taxpayer dollars on impeaching this president that we're sitting here literally waiting on her to send articles over to try and influence a Senate decision in which she has no control over. That's how sad we've become and how sad this Speaker's legacy is so far.
Well, let's talk about what can get done, because we know that you have been calling, as the ranking member of Judiciary, you've been calling for Horowitz to come and testify in front of your committee, given the fact that he did already testify in front of the Senate. Is that scheduled?
It is not scheduled. And this is where I'm concerned with Chairman Nadler. Has been so focused on impeachment and so focused on getting at this president that he's not doing the job of the committee. And the committee has primary jurisdiction over the Justice Department. And the Horowitz report, as was pointed out in the Senate, and Senator Graham had his hearings, but it's time we actually start digging into this. You and I have talked about this a lot. John Ratcliffe has, Senator Graham has. There's things that are so dire that we need to go back and look at how broken our effective system with the FISA court and how politicized it became under the Obama administration. And it's time for Brennan, Comey, Clapper, all these others to start answering for that. And John Durham's out there looking, but I think from the Congress's perspective, we need to do our job, and that is oversight of what actually happened to lead to all this mess that we've been dealing with.
And there are more than 30 districts right now where President Trump won, and those people are looking for re-election. What are they saying in terms of, first being rushed, vote yes on impeachment, and now hurry up to wait?
Oh, if I was one of those right now, and I think they are from what we're hearing, they need to be furious at this Speaker. Let the American people understand something. The Speaker got up there and gave this grand show of being solemn, and it's our duty and it's our conscience vote. But yet the minute after she forced them into this impeachment vote on the weakest case in history, she went out and then basically turned it into a political document. She took a sham vote for them to actually say impeachment was needed, and then went out and said, well, no, I'm going to hold this. She pulled the curtain back, showed everybody that this is simply a political statement against this president to affect the 2020 election, because they have nobody that can beat the president. The economy, everything is working. He's shown strong foreign presence of our country to know that we're the leader in the world, and she now is trying to hold it up to simply affect a 2020 election.
Do you think she's going to try to use the Soleimani killing as an article of impeachment?
I don't think so, because my question for her is, do you think you're going to attack president for taking out a terrorist, a known terrorist, that we have declared a terrorist, who has blood of Americans on his hands? This is a president saying, Iran, we're not going to follow your lead anymore. We're going to be the leaders in the Middle East, and we're going to make sure that you are kept in place. The president's always said that. He's protecting Israel. He's protecting our interests in the Middle East, and I think she would be very tragically mistaken if she thinks she's going to involve that. She's got a bad case to start with. No need to double down on a terrible case for impeachment.
Real quick, Congressman, are you still looking to challenge the new senator in Georgia?
Well, the governor made his choice. Now we're looking at ours. We still got a lot left to do to help this president through this impeachment process. But I'm going to say to everyone, we are looking at it, and we'll be making a decision soon after that. The people have been asking me about it. I've been listening to the people of Georgia, and we're going to continue to look to make our decision soon.
Thank you so much for joining us.